Now let's look at the 4 food tests you need to know. Right, under the banner of carbohydrates, there's 2. You need to know about starch, and then you need to know about glucose. Okay, starch is simple. You add, so you're going to add yellow, brown iodine solution, and if starch is present, it will turn what color? Black, blue. So put it this way: black, blue, or blue, black. They accept it both ways. So that's for starch. Next one. For glucose, you have to add something called Benedict's solution. You heat it in a water bath. And it will turn brick red. Don't just put red, put brick red in color. So it'll go from, let me write this down. Benedict solution is like a blue. When you heat it in a water bath, it will turn brick red in color. Right, the next one we're going to look at is protein. With this one, you simply add something called Biuret solution. You stir it or mix it, and it will turn purple if protein is present. So it turns purple. Now the last one we look at is the lipid. So let's quickly get this done. Lipid. Right, lipids or fats do not dissolve in water, so we have to dissolve in ethanol. You dissolve it in ethanol, then you shake it to make sure all the oil is dissolved, and then next you pour the solution. So you pour it into a test tube, or you can use a beaker. Test tube of cold water. You will get or have a layer of white emulsion or fat on the top. Now the reason that happens is because the ethanol will leave the fat and dissolve in the water. Okay, so let's quickly do this. To test for carbs, we've got two tests, starch and glucose. With starch, we're going to add yellow-brown iodine, and if starch is present, it will turn blue-black or black-blue. Right, next one. For glucose, you add something called Benedict's solution. It's a blue color. You heat it in a water bath and it will turn brick red. So glucose will turn brick red. Starch will turn black-blue or blue-black. Right, for protein, you add something called a biuret solution. It's a mixture of two things. You mix it, and if protein is present, it will turn purple. Right, now, for lipids, lipids do not dissolve in water, so we have to dissolve it in ethanol. We have to shake it, pour it into a test tube of cold water. It has to be cold water. And then you will end up with a layer of white emulsion. Emulsion is just fine droplets of fat at the top. So if you get a white layer of emulsion at the top, you know it's got fat in it. This is one of the tests. There's another test, but this is all you need. It's good enough.